During my playing days in college, we had access to the best of the best. Obviously, our body was the tool they wanted, so they would keep you in optimal health from diet, nutrition, exercise, and rehab. You play with aches and pains, and you learn to play right through it. And they try to bandage you up and keep you up there, but then come Saturday again, you're roughing it up. For me personally, when football ended, it's kind of at a loss. I'm used to having my whole day regimen, access to the best healthcare. I joined the corporate world and discovered alcohol, started drinking. That came with weight gain, less prioritization to go to the gym. And basically, you measure your health at that point is, how do you feel when you get up that morning? And mine was just hungover or not hungover. After my playing days, with the weight gain, I thought I was sleeping great. I'd wake up in the morning, felt rested as long as I got 7, 8 hours. But I started dating a girl, seriously. And she would wake me up in the middle of the night saying that I would stop breathing, not just snoring, but I would stop breathing. And it scared the shit out of her. She'd nudge me at night, wake me up, and really scare her and worry her. And I was like, well, only thing that woke me up was you. I didn't feel myself without breathing, so I didn't really take that seriously at the time. I'm not one to run to a doctor. Honestly, I don't think I've been to a doctor since my last physical in college. I myself, and I think a lot of my like counterparts, athletes, African-American, we don't really necessarily trust a doctor, but I don't feel that I need to go and have somebody tell me if I'm not right. If I feel fine, I'm fine. I'll tell you if I'm not right. They started informing us about the severity of sleep apnea, and then they talked about the death rate, the association, and then they talked about the correlation between body type. And then I tied it into my experiences, and I was like, holy shit, I do have this. And then a lot of people like me must have this. So now they have statistics on it. Maybe I should check something out. Rather than going to doctors, I'm not really believing. I went to my family. My sister's a nurse, she's been there 30 years. So that's who I went to as my point of reference, because obviously she's closest one to me, I'm gonna believe her first. And she reiterated what they said. So I need to take it serious. I signed up for a sleep study. That's kind of what my next step to go to. If I came across former athletes that are friends of mine, I would tell them my experience with it. I would tell them what I've learned, and I would tell them, if they even the slightest bit think that it might be an issue with them, that they should get it checked out. Because we're athletes, we have a greater risk for sleep apnea. Football players in the United States are 5 times more likely to develop sleep apnea than non-athletic population. Those at the highest risk are linebackers and defensive players. These are athletes who are twice as likely to die before the age of 50. Sleep apnea sufferers are 6 times more likely to die in a car accident due to sleepiness. Nearly half of all hospital patients with high blood pressure are also affected with sleep apnea. Treating sleep apnea could drastically improve your quality of life and reduce the burden of subsequent adverse health outcomes. If you snore loudly and feel tired, even after a full night's sleep, you might have sleep apnea.